I started off, I think, a couple of years ago, and I'd always decided that I wanted to be an author, writer with the journalist background I had, but I always made excuses. And when I lost my grandmom at the age of 103, most of you all know that, I realized that I need to take charge of my life. The dream that I promised her, the promise that I gave her was completely unfinished. And that's when I decided that, it's time for no more games, no more excuses, get out there and do it. And she waited till 103 just to see me as an author, and unfortunately she's not here, but I'm sure wherever she is, there is a connection. Let me also say something about my book, which I found this, there are 7 short stories, and yes, they are dark, they are twisty, they are edgy, but most of it, they're based on some kind of reality. There's some kind of thread of realism in all of them. And when people ask me which is the most challenging story that you've written, I always say they're all close to my heart. But there is story number 2, which is called Twisted Souls. And we all have a Ranjana Roy in us. We are strong, yet fragile. We are very loving, yet we have so much of guilt. And so we have this lady who is so strong, she has everything going for her. But when it comes to the crux of the matter, whether she can make it or whether it turns fatal, that's the story. And that's, I think, everyone has some emotion in them. So I hope you'll enjoy it, and if you all haven't picked it up, I hope you all love reading it. And it is an emotional roller coaster, so as I said on my video, please enter at your own risk. Thank you.
Thank you, Kainaz, and congratulations on the book launch. Well, this evening would not have been possible without the right partners. I'm talking about WRITE now. The Right Place is the premier destination for authors to arrive with a raw manuscript and see it being transformed into a finished book. Launched in 2014, this publishing initiative by Crossword Bookstores was started with the aim to enable aspiring authors and ultimately connect them to the right audience, RIGST, right audience.
The WRITE place not only takes care of pre-press services, but also design, production, distribution, warehousing, logistics, marketing, and most important of it all, sales. At Crosswords Bookstores, as well as also most online bookstores in India. So far, The Right Place has published over 40 books under its banner across a range of genres. Crosswords, as you know, is a bookstore range of stores, aims to be the point of cultural and social interaction where authors and poets hold court, where children are regaled, where people gravitate to be informed, to be entertained, even enlightened. The name embodies the vision of Crosswords as a place and a space for people who seek information, knowledge, or just the pleasure of reading. Crosswords stocks the widest range of books and non-books merchandise. And you know what? There is something which is very special about this book, which makes it even more unique. This book, Coffee Days and Champagne Nights, is published in Braille and available in most libraries across India. That's really wonderful, Kainaz.
And
so, what made you think of that?
Well, it's been on my mind for a while. I feel very closely connected to the visually challenged. I do believe that I've been working with them for some time. I'm not able to give as much time as I would like to, which is very sad. But still, I give as much as I can. And I do feel that there are a lot of textbooks and manuals available for them. But there's nothing like novels and books of fiction. And I don't know why they should depend on someone else to read to them. Why can't they read an enjoyable book on their own? And that's exactly why I thought of this idea, and I said, whenever I write a book, and all my future books, I'm going to be publishing it in Braille, as well as now, which I've learned, they have an e-format, which is much more easier to understand, so which I will convert this into an e-format, and of course, all my future books as well.
That's such a fantastic thing. It's another secret revealed for me of Kainaz.
You have a special guest here, right? You would like to talk about?
Yes, I have a very special guest here. Her name is, I don't know if she needs an introduction. She's a wonderful human being. She's also a friend of ours. We haven't met for a while, but she is an absolutely beautiful person, and you just have to meet her. to know who she is. Her name is Tanya Balsara, and Tanya is going to say a bit about herself.
So before Tanya speaks, just while of course she needs no introduction, a brief background that I'd like to read out. Tanya is a graduate from St. Xavier's College, Mumbai. She's no stranger to media. She's a recipient of several awards, and the latest one being Neelam Kanga Award from National Association for the Blind. Tanya, may I?
Kainaz, may I request you to honor her? Tanya, would you like to say something? Yeah?
Hi everyone, good evening and congratulations Kainaz on this wonderful book. Thank you so much for inviting me to launch your Braille edition. You know, this is such an exciting moment for me because like Kainaz said earlier, in today's age of information technology, there are so many visually impaired who don't have access to Braille books. I mean, there is text available, but they are not all of them in English. And secondly, they are written in times, it's something that we cannot relate to, you know. So we are really looking forward to your book and know a little bit about you and your secrets. So, and there are so many books like, you know, available even in electronic format, audio and all of that. But Braille is something very close to my heart also, and I definitely look forward to reading your book and sharing it with all my students. Thank you so much. Have a great evening.
I think it's time to reveal the book.
Yeah, thank you, Tanya. Thank you,
Thank you,
Javed sir,
Tanya.
again.
Javed sir.
And can we have the copies of the book?
Yeah, they're right there. So,
May I request Javed sir and Tanya and Kainaz to unveil the books?
whoa, this is a big moment. Big moment. God bless.
Whoa, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Please, take your seats. Okay, now on a lighter note. Well, sir, if you kind permission. Yeah, Aparna, you wanted to share some secrets, right? Right at the beginning of the show, she promised me, right?
Me? Secrets? No,
Yes,
of course not, Sahil. I'm not going to share secrets, my secrets, when we have the queen of secrets sitting with us.
Kainaz Jussawalla, and of course Javed साहब. Javed साहब, आपके पास भी तो खजाना है. You've been in the industry for so long. आप इसका नाम ना भी लें तो भी चलेगा. आप कुछ अपनी secrets जरूर please share करें. Sir.
You know, they're very smart. They've kind of taken away the baggage from them. We should be asking them their secrets.
That we can tell later. But right now, you guys know the dice.
Sir, would you like to go first?
Yes, of course.
Well, this is my second meeting with Kainaz, and I met her for the first time. We shared a secret. Both of us are mortally scared of dogs. And since this is one thing that is common between us, except for writing, so writing and dogs, two things are common.